Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. The Rajya Sabha passed the National Capital Territory of Delhi Amendment Bill 2021. Rajya Sabha passed it. It will soon turn into an act after the President signs on it. Now, I have spoken about this. When this act was mooted in Lok Sabha. I had spoken about this. But today, since it's almost an act now, let's get into the detail of it. I'm going to discuss three aspects of it. Aspect number one, we will discuss why is Delhi a union territory? Why was Delhi made into a union territory? We'll discuss on that for a bit. Second, we will discuss this act and what Mr. Amit Shah, the Home Minister, had written about this act. In fact, we'll talk about the statement and objective and reasons for this act, which Mr. Amit Shah, the Home Minister, had written. So we'll talk about that. And finally, let us talk about why I think this act was implemented on Delhi. Three aspects. Let's get right into the show. In a national capital, normally the parliament exists, the parliament of the country exists. In a national capital, normally a lot of embassies exists. A lot of people across the globe come into that national capital. Therefore, it is imperative in a federal system that the national capital is controlled by the federal government. Countries like United States of America, countries like Canada, countries like Australia, the federal government controls the national capital. Fact hai. But then there is a problem. You see, these cities, where these national capital exists, like Washington DC, it's a small city. It's a small city with a few population. There is no major healthcare issue. There is no major population issue, education issue, so on and so forth, sanitation issue and all that. It's a small place. In Australia, Canberra, small city, they don't have major problem in terms of management, in terms of managing the population. So is the case with Ottawa in Canada. Small cities. See, therefore, that is focused as capital cities. It is focused as capital city and the federal government controls it. But if you see New York, for instance, where there are lots of embassies, New York is not controlled by the federal government. Chalo, we will say that is not the capital of America. Let us talk about London. London has a mayor. London is not controlled by the federal government. The London police is not controlled by the federal government. Now the point is, somewhere down the line, this entire aspect of controlling Delhi has gone beyond the brief. Now political parties are not controlling Delhi because they want to ensure that the parliament is under the control of the federal government and the embassies are under the control. As in the securities not under the control, but the securities to the embassy are taken care of by the federal government and all of that. ये सब ठीक है, ये सब बोलने वाली बात है. Now it is all about the political control. And mind you, Delhi state, Delhi is a huge state. Lot of people, sanitation problem, education problem, health problem, law and order problem, huge city, huge problems. It should be governed by a proper chief minister. Achha, now I don't say this. The Bharatiya Janata Party used to say this. The Bharatiya Janata Party used to say this when they were in the opposition. Veteran leader Kalka Das, which is for full statehood, as early as 1988. 1988, Dr. Harshavardhan had said that the first thing that the Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi, is going to do when he becomes the Prime Minister is give Delhi a statehood. These were things that Bharatiya Janata Party used to say. And they were the people who used to also kind of the same thing which I said, ke bhaiya dekho, internationally, these are small cities. It is not my version. It is most of these people who have said it. that an Ottawa or a Canberra or a Washington DC are small cities. I don't say this, they said it. So the point is, somewhere down the line, the sheer fact that Delhi is still made into a union territory, or Delhi CM is not given powers itself, is wrong. This is my point number one. Now let us get into my point number two as to what does this National Capital Territory of Delhi Amendment Bill 2021 talk about. In fact, let me read out what Mr. Amit Shah, the Home Minister of India, said as the statement and objective and reasons of this particular bill. Mr. Amit Shah wrote that Section 44 of the Act deals with the conduct of business, and there is no structural mechanism provided in the Act for effective time-bound implementation of the section. Further, there is no clarity as to what a proposal or matter are required to be submitted to the Lieutenant Governor before issuing order thereon. The first point that the Home Minister says is that there is a lot of confusion as far as administration is concerned. कौन सा चीज़ Lieutenant Governor को जाना चाहिए, कौन सा चीज़ नहीं जाना चाहिए, कैसा implement होना चाहिए, there is a confusion to that. So therefore, he says this bill is important. He further goes on to say, in order to give effect to the interpretation of the Honorable Supreme Court in the aforesaid judgment, a bill namely the Government of National Capital Territory of Delhi Amendment Bill 2021 seeks inter alia to clarify the expression government, which in context of the legislation will be passed by the Legislative Assembly of Delhi and shall mean the Lieutenant Governor of the National Capital Territory of Delhi. So let's go next. Another important aspect that I should cover is point number 24, where the bill says when a bill has been passed by the Legislative Assembly, it shall be presented to the Lieutenant Governor, and the Lieutenant Governor shall declare either that he assents to the bill or he withholds assent therefrom, or he reserves the bill for the consideration of the President. This is another very major point. The point is, if the Delhi Legislative passes a bill, the bill goes to the Lieutenant Governor for his assent. Assent means approval. The Delhi Lieutenant Governor can either give his approval or can say, nahi approval dene ka. Or he can say, let me wait, Baba, I will take this to the President, show the President, and the President is okay, theek hai. This he can say. Which technically means that every decision that the Delhi is taking has to be approved by the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi. Arvind Kejriwal and his parliament were elected by the people, asking him to run the show. If there are impediments for him to run that show, then there is impediment to practice democracy in Delhi. Because according to democracy, the elected government should be at ease when they run the city, state or country. They should be at ease. So if that's not there, that is against the democracy. Now let me come to my third point. My third point is, why did the center, or why does the center wants to implement this bill? This is my point of view, my opinion. Let's go to the third point. Arvind Kejriwal is a very aggressive leader, and he is also a person who advertises everything that he does. He is possibly one of the few chief ministers in this country who has done the maximum number of advertising about his achievements. Here,
लोग बोल रहे हैं केजरीवाल फिर से मतलब, इसका मतलब 24 घंटे बिजली फिर से, शानदार सरकारी स्कूल फिर से, बच्चों की उड़ान फिर से, महिलाओं की शक्ति फिर से, बुजुर्गों का सम्मान फिर से, डेंगू पोल्यूशन पे कंट्रोल फिर से, सड़क दुर्घटना पीड़ितों का मुफ्त इलाज फिर से, हमारी इस बढ़ती बदलती बढ़िया सी दिल्ली की मुस्कान फिर से। आइए मिलके दिल्ली बदलते हैं।
Now the fact is, also till quite recently, at least till 2019 elections, 2020 elections, my apologies, till 2020 elections, he stood for development. He stood for development. And a lot of things that he spoke about was about development. And throughout his tenure, like I told you, throughout his tenure, which I think a lot of chief ministers should learn from him, throughout his tenure, he constantly went on bombarding about his achievements, about what he is doing for development, what he has done for schools, what he has done for colleges, what he has done for healthcare, so on and so forth. He has been constantly talking about it through ads. Now, what the Bharatiya Janata Party in 2020 understood after they were trounced in Delhi, you can't defeat Arvind Kejriwal till you stop him from advertising himself like this. Till you stop him from being the face of development which he is becoming through every ad, every communication, every time he speaks about. Through that, he is becoming the face of development. He is becoming a brand ambassador of development. They realized it. So somewhere down the line, the Bharatiya Janata Party government had to find a way where he doesn't get directly associated with development. And the best possible way, to my opinion, was this bill. Why do I say this? I say this is because in the bill, in the amendment, there is also a provision that all the action by the executive will be expressed to be taken in the name of LG. So if I start a school, I have to say that in the name of LG, or rather the LG has started the school. Because who is the government? The government is LG. If I start a hospital, the LG has started the hospital. If I start healthcare center, the LG has started the healthcare center. If I start a bridge, the LG has started the bridge. So all of a sudden, the continuous developmental campaign that Mr. Arvind Kejriwal was continuously talking about in the last couple of years, that is cut. Arvind Kejriwal may cease to be seen as a constant progressive face. Every time he would come and say, no, देखो हम बिजली का बिल निकाल दिया, देखो हमारा बिजली का बिल कितना कम आता है, देखो हमारा पानी का बिल नहीं है, देखो हमारा स्कूल कैसे चल रहा है, देखो हमारा हॉस्पिटल कैसे चल रहा है. Now you can't say that. He has to say, देखो LG का हॉस्पिटल कैसे चल रहा है, देखो LG ने पानी का बिल कम कर दिया, खत्म कर दिया, देखो LG ने बिजली का बिल कम कर दिया. You see the difference? And that's, I think, the biggest strategy behind this particular bill. And also the fact that, of course, Arvind Kejriwal now is also getting into soft Hindutva, which was till now a hardcore brand property of Bharatiya Janata Party. Also maybe a reason why this bill was proposed so vociferously by the central government. So this is what the National Capital Territory of Delhi Amendment Bill 2021 is all about. Do subscribe to our channel if you think you like what you see. Do join our membership because that will help us financially. And I really urge you to share this piece of video if you think it's informative. Till I see you next time. Namaskar.
Hello everyone. HW News English is 2 years old now. When we started this venture, we promised ourselves one thing, that news should remain free, because right to know is the right of every Indian. But to keep news free for everyone, we need support from some of you. And thus we have rolled out membership on our YouTube channel HW News English. But mind you, the membership is completely voluntary. The programs that we were doing earlier, that we are doing now, will continue to remain free. First level is a basic level. Here, you can be our supporter by paying Rs 199 per month. This membership gives you certain perks and benefits. The perks include unique badges in front of your name, a live show from Mr. Sujit Nair and from Mr. Akhilesh Bhargava per month for our members. You can also vote in some exclusive members-only polls.
Now the second level is Super Supporter. Here you can be our Super Supporter by paying rupees 3,999 per month. This membership will include every perk that comes with basic level. Additionally, our Super Supporters can be a part of a WhatsApp group where we can have discussions and suggestions on various topics. The second perk includes a gift pack with our merchandise. And the third perk is a Google Meet with Mr. Sujit Nair, where you can join the meet and ask your questions to Mr. Nair face to face. Lastly, if you like, we would give a shout out to our super supporters in our programs.
So, hope to see you soon with our badges.